Yo, welcome back. Ball Central Podcast. We have your two hosts here. We got hold on, little show off the merch. Oh, damn, show off the merch. You got a little new merch. We're sponsored by the Eagle Eye Company. So shout out Mr. Delgado and the Eagle Eye stream over on Twitch. So shout out for providing us this free t-shirts. You know, Elijah, where can they find these lovely t-shirts at, by the way?
They can find these lovely t-shirts on my phone. Hold on.
Oh, we practiced this.
Which chat is it? Here it is.
Oh, look how he's holding the phone, very fancy, like the.
It's about that time to change the name of this chat too. I'll be taking over. Streamlabs.com. Okay, that's where you can find these shirts. Streamlabs.com/Eagle_I_11.
Yep. And if you want to find that link, just go to
check our Twitter. It'll be there.
Our Twitter, also Mr. Delgado's Twitter. It has a link tree with all the links, Twitter, Twitch, etc., IG, for all that and more. So tune in to Mr. Eagle Eye. He usually streams here and there. So very good first-person shooter. So tune into that. So we're here for some WWE. I know usually Wednesdays are the podcast days, but we had to maneuver some shit around. So today you're watching will be strictly WWE, and Friday I believe will be WNBA. Sorry, not WWE, but we do need to talk about that. NBA and other things. Our regular podcast at Friday. So hey, we have a lot to talk about. Everything from the Bloodline, Judgment Day, Dom, Cody, more WWE stuff, and the Money to the Bank match. And Money in the Bank is down the road, so we'll give you our predictions for the pay-per-view maybe a couple days before, I believe, and then our reactions to it the following Monday Night Raw. So hey, stay tuned. We got a lot of WWE content on the way. So with that being said, let's get right into it. The first up, we decided to talk about the Dom and Cody match that has been set up for Money in the Bank. Now that Cody and Brock Lesnar's rivalry is taking a pause, since Brock's usually on vacation this time of day, and we want to see what Cody does now with Brock out of WWE for a short while. I don't know when, but a short while. Hey, Dom gets a lot of heat.
I think the build up to SummerSlam. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. You're good. It's a build up for SummerSlam. Hey, Dom gets a lot of heat. Him and Rhea are arguably the two most popular members of the Judgment Day to get booed in every city, online, etc., etc. So it's been nice to see how he can stack up with one of the top baby faces in the company. Do we feel like this is a weird match, random ass match to put Cody Rhodes in, or it might be good for both of them?
It'll be great for Dom.
Yes. Yep.
Cody's really just being used to put Dom over, and it's a great use for Cody, honestly, because there's not much for him to do right now. He's still dealing with his Roman loss.
He's finishing the story.
It's too soon.
Yeah.
So right now he's dealing with the Roman loss. You feel me? He's dealing with Brock. But Brock's on his yearly vacation, so give Cody something to do. It's either this or have him feud with another top heel on Raw, which is Dom. I mean, not Dom, like Finn, but
Rhea 1v1 versus Cody Rhodes.
I would love to see. This is actually the perfect thing for him to do. Dom is really a top heel on Raw. Yep. I don't know who else is the top heel on Raw for real. Now that I think about it, I think it's really just the Judgment Day as the top.
Probably
heel.
Brock. That's it.
But Brock's not even here right now.
Yeah. Because Theory went to SmackDown, so
yeah, Theory's on SmackDown. I mean Gunther, yeah, but you don't want Cody around the IC title.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not much. Seth is not a heel, so.
Seth is technically he's a face, but he really is. He should be a tweener.
Yeah.
But you don't want him feuding with Seth right now because Seth has a title. You don't want him around any title. Because if you want him to be the one to dethrone Roman, you can't have him around it.
Yeah, so there's not much we can do with Cody. I'll say, how do you feel about? I mean, there's reports. Obviously, there's always online. There's reports. Rhea Ripley might get some 1v1 and get some of the male talent in WWE. How do you feel about some of those reports?
Doesn't make it.
Randy Orton. Imagine. That'd be.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said Randy Orton comes out of nowhere. RKO's are rivalry, but that'd be random as hell, but funny. But
I'm scared that Randy's actually not coming back, but
yeah. We hear day more and more news, and hey, he's still recovering.
Yeah, this is actually the perfect thing for Cody to do. Dom is really a top heel. I know people don't like Dom for real, but when we really do the math and look at it, like he has been doing his job at a heel to the point where everybody just boos him.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't like you in real life, you're doing your job.
I don't think it's not that anybody doesn't like him in real life. Everybody's just like I think Dom is what WWE wants Theory to be.
Right, he has that. Would you say he has close to MJF heat?
He is worse than MJF heat.
Ooh.
MJF has that we love you for real, but because you're a heel and you do heel things, we're booing you.
Yeah.
Like MJF is really just Roman of AEW.
Ooh.
Like, not to say the amount of star power that he has, but the fact that it's like, Roman, we love your character for real. We've been waiting years for this. We love your character. You're a heel, so we will boo you. You do heel thing, so we will boo you for that. But we're actually totally behind you. That's what MJF is right now.
Gotcha. Before we move on to Judgment Day, how do we look? How do we think Dom's gonna have a pretty good showing in the ring? Like, what are you looking for Dom to perform in the ring against Cody Rhodes, one of the best ring workers in WWE? Maybe some good moves here and there. Is he gonna be Cody Rhodes gets jumped by Judgment Day? How do we expect like not a classic, but like a decent match from like wrestling?
I do expect a decent match. Actually, I've been seeing Dom have some very decent matches. And when he fought Santos Escobar, that was like the first time I saw a Dom with a match, and I was like, yeah, this guy can wrestle now. Like, he took a minute to warm up, but he can wrestle. He can have a solid match. So, yeah.
He's been improving. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Dom, we got the Judgment Day as well. A little bit of I saw online, Bud Light's having their Civil War on SmackDown. They're doing the same thing. They're almost doing the same thing with the Judgment Day on Raw. We might see there's rumors of Finn Balor or Damian Priest, like a little Civil War going on the Bloodline. As of right now, Damian Priest is a member of the Money in the Bank Championship match. Not championship match, Money in the Bank briefcase match. Finn Balor is slated to go up against Seth Rollins on Money in the Bank. And yeah, it's just glad to see everyone in the Judgment Day have their own like storyline as of right now. So what do we think about how this is going to play out for the Judgment Day? With also JD McDonough from NXT talking to Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw, a little bit of a pep talk. So hey, moves could be in the progress here.
So there's two ways. There's two things that I can see happening. You talk about the JD McDonough thing. I think he'll be added to the Judgment Day, but not added as a fifth member. I think he'll be added to replace somebody. And who he was replacing, I actually want Phil to go on with this one because we have the same idea, but I want you to say it.
What Priest?
Yeah. Or do you want me to say it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, I'll do it. So Priest is in the Money in the Bank match. The lineup is him, Butch, Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, LA Knight, Santos Escobar. The favorites for sure have to be Santos Escobar. The favorites have to be LA Knight. Santos Escobar, Ricochet, Shinsuke, and Pete Dunne are in it. Butch are in it to make it an amazing match, whole match. And the fact that there's no, you really don't want any former world champions or no previous winners. And like Money in the Bank should be used to create a new star. And that's what we're doing today. The closest two people in the match that can really have star power just by winning this and add to the briefcase, the prestige of the briefcase, is Priest and LA Knight. LA Knight is literally everybody's behind him. Everybody is behind him.
Except for WWE.
Except for Vince McMahon.
Yep.
Everybody's behind LA Knight. And another thing is the way Priest has been acting. We're just gonna get into it. I think Priest will be the winner. I do want LA Knight to win, but Priest will be the winner.
Most makes sense, yeah.
Another thing I do see is that with Priest holding the briefcase, Finn Balor is going to fight Seth Rollins and take the World Heavyweight Championship from him at SummerSlam.
Oh, so they're gonna do a rematch from Money in the Bank?
Yes. So Seth Rollins is gonna win at Money in the Bank, and then they're gonna fight again at SummerSlam. At SummerSlam, that's when. Well, are they doing Survivor Series this year?
I think so.
So if they're doing Survivor Series this year, it's possible that Seth wins at SummerSlam and goes on to lose it around Royal Rumble-ish maybe. Or if they do another one in December, probably lose it around then. But I think Finn Balor is going to be the one to take it from Seth. And the fact that Priest has the briefcase, I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but every single time Priest has now been going, he's turning into a little bit of a babyface, talking about, I want to go at this alone. I want to do this alone, blah, 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 right? And Finn's been giving him that bombastic side eye, you feel me? So, if I'm being honest, what I think is going to happen is literally just Finn's going to take the title from Seth. He's going to be weak. And
Hit the music.
Priest is going to already be at the ring because, that's the way that Finn's going to win this match. He's a heel, so he's going to win with some type of interference. Priest's already going to be there, and he's going to see that Finn is weak. He's going to look at his briefcase. He's going to cash in. And that's going to be Priest getting out of the Judgment Day and JD coming in because Priest is going to turn face immediately after that.
Will it be a successful cash-in?
Will it be a successful cash-in? It has to be. To complete the story, it has to be.
Yeah, because I think for the Monday Night Raw episode this past week, after Finn was talking to JD McDonough, Priest came in. They had a whole talk about what would happen, like what we're talking about right now. Like, if I so happen to win and you win, you're not gonna, cash this out on me, right? And then he said, "No, we're family. I wouldn't do that." Yada yada yada. And they were talking about like title shots down the road. Basically, this whole conversation we're having now. So they are planning to see that it could possibly happen. What Elijah just said. So it's gonna be very interesting if this plays out. So
yeah, I'm excited to see it happen though. I wanna see. I like Damian Priest a lot. I love Finn Balor more, but I would not be mad if Finn Balor had another short reign because
we haven't seen Finn Balor reign in a while.
I mean, he had the NXT championship for a while.
Yeah.
But Finn should have had a title on him a while ago, for real.
Yeah. Because I feel like he's been like the fourth most cared about member of the Judgment Day. Because everyone loves Rhea and Dom. Priest has been one of the most reliable people in WWE to work with. I've seen online, and then Finn Balor gets his feuds with Edge, but then nothing else. So I think we need the spotlight on Finn a little bit here.
I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I know Seth is my favorite superstar. I thought Finn should have won that title.
Yeah, I feel like Finn should have had a couple reigns by now. But hey, they'll probably make things right. We'll see. There's plenty of time before Money in the Bank and SummerSlam, so we'll see how the story develops.
Plenty of time. It's just Seth. Seth is just so over that it's like you can take the title off of him, nothing changes.
Yeah. So Braun Breaker's winning next week?
No. Hell no.
Yeah, why? And that's a random ass matchup. Is he doing the whole John Cena, I'm defending this every week type of thing?
Yes.
So
fighting champion. The point of him winning was because he wanted a fighting champion on Raw.
Yeah, well, now he's going to NXT to defend against Braun Breaker. So, hey, we'll see how that goes. But before we move on to the last one, we got the men's Money in the Bank we talked about a little while ago. All set. Escobar, Dunn, Shinsuke, LA Knight, Damian Priest, and who's the last one?
I don't remember who you said, so I'm going to just read off the list.
Yeah.
So Santos Escobar, LA Knight, Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, Pete Dunne or Butch. He's supposed to be getting his name back. Actually, he's supposed to be
Pete Dunne.
Dunne again. Yeah, and then Damian Priest in there.
Okay, I mean, we already know how we all feel. Like we think Damian Priest will win, but obviously we want LNA to win because Vince McMahon's been putting him on the back burner a lot. But if you had to choose someone that wasn't the obvious, who would you pick between that's not LNA or Priest? Who's the most star ready out of those four?
Ricochet.
Yeah, because Escobar's still sort of new. Shinsuke, I feel like his time passed.
His time passed, but at the same time, he needs a world title reign.
Yeah. I feel like it should have been a while ago, though. Yeah.
I would take a. You know what needs to happen at WrestleMania? This is what I want to see. This is my dream.
Braun is out for a while. Braun Strowman. Oof.
Yeah,
nasty.
I just thought about this rematch. So, Shinsuke, Seth, Finn, and Priest at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship.
That could be a good classic. Fatal 4-way.
But that's when Seth has to be. That's why I say he should be a tweener, so he can switch between heel and face whenever he needs to. Turn him heel for that match. So you have 2 heels, 2 faces.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Hey, who knows? With WWE script and storytelling.
And Montez Ford, he has to be the one to dethrone Theory, which I think should happen at Money in the Bank. But at the same time, if Theory holds this title for a while, people will start looking like, dang, even though he hasn't done nothing with his character, like this reign is like really long. So maybe he is the next Cena.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about it personally, but do you think like I saw some random ass TikTok or somewhere online saying the WWE has become stale a little bit with their championships. Like the TikTok said there was a time where week in and week out we don't know if the title's changed hand or not, but nowadays we know it's protected until a certain amount of time or a certain wrestler wants to go after it. Do you feel that way?
No. Because I'll say this for Roman, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I got my legs out. For Roman, yeah, we know he's protected. But Seth, no. Theory, they protected him for a while to build up his character. But Theory is at the point where it's like, okay, we don't know week by week now. But I think for all superstars nowadays, it should be a point where it's like that first title defense or first and second title defense that, yeah, they're gonna keep their title.
What about Gunther?
Gunther?
Yeah.
He's gonna lose eventually. And he's at the point, I do think he is at the point where it's like he can lose at any point now. Because he's already set the record. That's what they wanted to do. Now he can lose at any point. The tag titles, they can lose at any point too.
Yeah, I feel like those are the easiest ones. They're going to be the easiest ones to lose. For men's and women's?
Yeah.
I feel that.
Rhea, she can lose at any point. She's not built to a Charlotte Flair or Becky level or a Sasha Banks or Bayley level where it's like, she's going to keep this title for a long time. She can lose at any point. Asuka, she can lose at any point.
Speaking of Charlotte, did you see Friday? Did you watch Friday night?
Let's talk about it. I didn't watch Friday Night SmackDown. I haven't been able to watch an episode of Life.
Yeah, so
but I do see clips. I know Charlotte's back, and Bianca's teasing a heel turn right now. I'm waiting for it. Give it to me. But I know she's back and in the title picture, of course.
Again. She's putting the whole heel thing on, saying, she said a lot. I thought that was a really cool line what she said, but I create the line. So something about her creating a line. I don't stand on lines. I create the line.
Yeah,
that's what she said. Like she's embracing the whole. Yes, I know. I'm given opportunities because of who I am, but you're gonna have to deal with it type of thing. Do we feel like there's another,
I think Charlotte's gonna have to heel again because she's the terrible face.
That was she was her as a face?
Yes.
Oh, yikes! Like, do you think how many times can WWE get away with the whole giving Charlotte a title match anytime she wants, that type of thing?
For another year, maybe another 2 years. People are already tired of it, but I think Charlotte is. I think they want to have her either tie her father or break his record.
I mean, she's one of the best performers. Don't get me wrong. And, you know, she's definitely one of the top champions when she does have it. But you know, seeing this happen over and over and over again, it definitely gets stale.
Yeah, so
she's one of the best performers in the company, but still. And then we get to see Asuka. I think no, and the bad thing about it is it's not even a Money in the Bank match. It's gonna be on SmackDown, that title match. And people are complaining about why isn't this on the pay-per-view instead of why is this on SmackDown instead of on the pay-per-view? Because I'm pretty sure there's not that many matches on Money in the Bank. There's room for it.
There's going to be plenty of matches on Money. There's obviously going to be a women's match on Money in the Bank. There's obviously going to be. I don't think Roman's going to be on Money in the Bank. Actually, no, he might be. Sorry, I think he's advertised for it. It's in London. He should be.
Is he stopping by or?
No, he should be fighting. It should be. I think it's going to be him and Solo versus the Usos.
Oh yeah, probably.
Or it might just be him versus Jimmy.
Yeah, it all depends because I just feel like some of these matches. I don't know why this is on. I mean, usually a title match is usually reserved for pay-per-views and stuff like this, but I feel like with the match like Asuka versus Charlotte, both are good performers. It should have been on the pay-per-view.
I'm just thinking about it. Like, they're probably just doing this to give Charlotte a match on SmackDown because she hasn't had one on SmackDown in a while. Also giving Asuka her first defense, which I think she should win. She should not lose this title already. And I don't know what's going to be next. I think Charlotte and Bianca are going to feud. But it's time to give somebody else, you know, other than Bianca at this point too. Other than Charlotte, Asuka, and Bianca on SmackDown. So I'm going to give one of them, and please not Ronda, but give somebody else, you know, a real shot at the title. Raquel Rodriguez needs a real shot. Zelina Vega, she needs a real shot.
Yes, she does.
Shotzi could take a shot. You feel me? Like, there are women in WWE that you can give these shots to. Like, Raw, I like what they're doing with Zoe Stark, giving her a little bit of a slow build. She is going to be a champion within the next 2-3 years.
Oh, yeah. Also, they're doing a unification title match for the women's tag team match as well. Ronda and Shayna versus... Yeah. I say, why would...
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That's the thing. You could unify SmackDown and NXT.
They just want the women's tag titles to be all three brands.
Okay, that's not bad.
But
and that's another match that's not going to be on pay-per-view. That's going to be on SmackDown.
Well, you know what you could do? Put the women's tag titles up in a ladder match. Add Isla Dawn, Alba Fire in there. Add Kaden and Carter and Kaden and Katana in there.
I like them.
Be a perfect time to bring back Liv if she's healthy. She looks like she's healthy. She on Instagram chilling. Her and Raquel could come back in that match, you
know. Yeah. Also, before SmackDown, we also got to talk about the Bloodline, but some news passed in the wrestling world recently as well. I think last week or two, the Iron Sheik passed away, so we just want to send our condolences.
Yes, sir.
One of the greatest legends in WWE of all time. Also, a great social media personality. His Twitter, especially during WWE events, fire. So we just wanted to say shout out and thank you to the Iron Sheik for his whole legacy. So rest in peace.
Jack, we will miss you.
And so, hey, let's get into the Bloodline. The best probably drama going on in WWE. Jimmy broke away from the Bloodline. Jay has to decide. This is the whole days of our lives type of thing. So it's pretty much right now.
I never saw the show, but okay.
Really? Oh, damn.
Not a soap opera guy.
Someone who did, you'd understand the reference. Fire. Yeah, so pretty much it's Solo, Roman, and Paul Heyman, and the Usos.
And Solo.
I didn't say Solo.
Oh.
Yeah, Solo, Paul Heyman, and Roman versus Usos. So, how do you feel about how it's breaking down so far? I think last Friday.
The way it's playing out is looking like Jay will be the one to dethrone Roman. I like how this is building, but it won't happen anytime soon. But
yeah,
it is about that time for the Usos to. Hate to say this, but they do need solo runs, and Jimmy's run will be. Sorry, Jimmy's run will be less of a factor because of. I think politics are going to play into this. The fact that he's married to Naomi.
Ooh.
Not to say, like, I'm not going to sit here and say he'll be cast out, but he will be. Like, Jay will get a mid-card title run.
Main event, Jay Uso.
He'll get a mid-card title run, and then Jimmy will kind of just have a solid solo career. They'll come back together, obviously. But that's what I think is going to happen here. But I do see, now that I think about it, I do see actually Jay being the one to dethrone Austin Theory. And not
he actually almost had a chance this past Friday night because it was the match between those two.
I saw that. I watched that on TikTok.
Miscommunication, etc. Says with the Usos.
It wasn't miscommunication. It was Solo got out the way.
Oh yeah, that Mink head kick. So I mean, I'm looking forward to see how this unwraps though. The whole drama between the bloodline, because we all know this bloodline thing was going to last forever. Obviously, you have to find a way to break it up, and Jimmy being the one to start the plant the seeds in Jay's head is pretty good, because we all know Jay has to be the one. Jay's the ending of the story. It should be, and the whole back and forth between the bloodline between him and his brother and Solo. So I'm excited to see how this plays out.
That's how it's gonna end up. Solo. It's gonna end with Roman leaving the titles and going off to Hollywood, leaving.
You think he's done after this? Like done?
I do.
How old is Roman?
Here's the thing with Roman's character. It's like, how can you have him as the head of the table
if he's not the
top guy? If he's not the top guy, he doesn't have the title anymore. You can't really sit here and say, "I'm the one providing for this whole family. I'm the one feeding the table with it." Like, nah, you don't.
He's 38. Wow.
He's headed to Hollywood.
Yeah, he already had movies with The Rock.
He was already in Hobbs and Shaw. You feel me?
Yeah. I can feel that. Yeah. Because the whole character with him being, being a very powerful ruler, you can't have that if you don't have a kingdom. And the titles are his kingdom. So I guess I could definitely see that. Maybe by the time he turns 40, he's done.
Yeah. So he was in Hobbs and Shaw. He was in Rumble. I don't know what that is, and The Wrong Missy.
I was about to say he's following the footsteps of The Rock, obviously, John Cena, except Batista. So, hey, can he act? We'll find out.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at this cast. I'm trying to see.
Speaking of The Rock has had a rough year so far.
Yeah.
XFL, $60 million lost.
Plummet.
The Young Rock canceled.
Trash.
After 3 seasons. He lost his battle with Vin Diesel. He's back on the Fast and the Furious set now.
I wouldn't say that he lost his battle with Vin, but he had to get some money somehow. So yeah, going back to Fast and Furious is not a bad idea.
Yeah, so he had to eat his own words personally to get back with Vin Diesel. We'll say that. And I think that's pretty much it. Those 3. And the whole Black Adam fiasco.
Yeah, which is kind of upsetting to me because Black Adam was actually a great movie.
He kind of fucked it up with the whole, I want this done a certain way. Not like Black Adam showing up with Shazam, stuff like that. Because that's an actual villain instead of him set up with Superman. But that's a whole different story. But yeah, rough year for The Rock.
Yeah, rough year. Welcome back to Fast and Furious. And
you better learn how to drive a car, buddy.
I think what's happening though, for real, I don't think he's coming back to WWE though. He'll come back to all of this stuff and not come back to WWE.
Yeah, so we're saying that Roman and Rock officially dead?
Roman and The Rock, yeah.
Well, Yeah, I feel like if it would have been done, it probably would have done this past WrestleMania or this upcoming one. But with the way things are shaping up, it does not look like it. But hey, who knows?
I
Maybe
think
if
that's over. I don't think we're gonna see The Rock ever in another ring. I don't. Another thing I don't think we'll see again. I don't think we'll see Cena in another ring either.
oh yeah, especially after WrestleMania, what he said, I don't have that many matches left in me, my body, yada yada yada. So hey, who knows? That very well could have been his last match.
Yeah, I know Batista's done. Hunter's done. Edge. This might be Edge's last year too. I'm not ready for
Because
that.
there's an upcoming show in Toronto as well, so he
Not
can
ready.
end it there.
It'll be in August.
Yep. And there's no title run coming up for him, so he could probably end it there.
Which is very upsetting.
Yeah, because he did that whole video of him saying, if I get the title, whenever I lose it, I'm done. And then it never happened. So, oof.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then Randy Orton now coming back. It looks like as of right now.
Coming back. Like our whole childhood. Ray's the only one left for real.
Yep.
He's about to be out of here too soon. Cody's actually technically he was there.
Yeah, legacy.
He got there a little late, but he was there. I guess Cody's really the last one standing, but from that SmackDown versus Raw 07 group, let's say that.
Michael Cole's the only one left.
Michael Cole's the only one left.
And he's almost on the door too.
Huh?
Michael Cole said he's like 35 years left.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman's the only one, pretty much. Paul Heyman, Rey Mysterio, Michael Cole.
Paul Heyman's a constant, though.
Yeah. As a manager, you usually have a way longer life shelf than the wrestlers.
But yeah, Brock's about to be done soon. Cody's really going to be the only one staying here for another 10 years, probably.
Right.
Another person that's about to be out of here. AJ's probably out of here soon.
I'm surprised. Wait, is AJ in anything right now?
He's on SmackDown. He's chilling right now. He just came off the loss to Seth. So you got to give him some time to build up another character, build up his character a little more. So, like, let the OC do their thing, tag team.
Yeah. Because Mia Yim had her match with Bayley for the qualifying match, but she lost, so.
Yeah.
One second.
Thank you very much.
Last thing before we move on to the activity we have, and then before end everything, who do you think had the better acting career between The Rock, Batista, and John Cena? Batista. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
And he's the best actor out of all.
He has more range, etc. Thank you.
I'm gonna say this.
Thank you.
The Rock has the best career. He has the best acting career, for sure. But the best actor is Batista.
Yes. And
I'd much rather see Batista as Black Adam than The Rock.
Because Rock only plays himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see Batista in a serious role. Guardians of the Galaxy, he played some serious roles. Other movies play serious roles. We see him in funny roles, action roles. We see Batista in a lot more range.
He's the best one.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about this. My fault, guys. I'm cramping like crazy. But
oh, so legs out. Oh.
Yeah.
He's a hoochie daddy short season.
Yes, sir. Cena's not terrible, but he's literally fallen straight into The Rock's path. So
yeah, I feel like only comedies and only action movies. I feel like he can't do it. He can't take a serious role for Cena.
Yeah. So
if you had to rank them, what would it be? Batista.
It'd be for career wise. It'd be Rock, Batista, Cena. Acting wise, I'm going Batista, Rock, Cena.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Hey, John Cena's in the DC Cinematic Universe, and The Rock's in Marvel. So hey, we'll see how this plays out. No, Batista's in Marvel. So we'll see how it plays out.
DC, Batista's in Marvel,
and John Cena's in DC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, before we head out, we have a quick activity. I think we have a video. We have some videos in the vault right now for a bracket for WWE stuff. So we have another one coming up right now. We're doing a bracket of 32 of the best WWE finishers of all. I think it's all time, I believe. So me and Elijah are gonna try to get through this bracket and see who is the winner.
We are also gonna fix the visual right now.
Absolutely. Our IT guy. is going through it. Let me know when it shows up. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so it's the best finish in WWE round of 32. Let's get to the first one. Batista Bomb or Twist of Fate?
Batista Bomb.
Yes, I agree with that.
Knock off RKO.
Oof. Ooh. I would go Shooting Star Press, yes.
Star Press.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when it landed.
Why? I'm not a fan of the Crossroads.
Yeah, especially against Shooting Star Press. Especially when you see it turn into an RKO. It's just Evan Bourne, you got that one. Neutralizer. Oh, Superman Punch.
Sadly, it's the Superman Punch, but that Neutralizer is a good move.
Because we've seen, if you watch our content from last year for WWE 2K22, you've seen how much times me and Elijah used it. Very good punch to use. Pile driver or stunner KO? Stunner. I don't know how I feel about the pile driver. I feel like it's too bland.
I don't like pile drivers, so yeah, it's a stunner.
Okay. Choke slam, big show, or haluva kick?
Haluva kick.
Haluva kick it is.
I don't like choke slam at all. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, sweet chin. It's iconic. It's one of the greatest moves of all time. You can't, even though it's watered down as a super kick, but
if we see another super kick in here, we're not taking it.
Absolutely. So we're going with sweet chin music.
Yeah, sweet chin music.
Here we go. Oh, Eddie Frog Splash. Right. Glam Slam?
You better click it.
This one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I was just making sure. I was making sure we're on the right page here.
I'm taking the Glam Slam.
What? Oh, wait. Over the Eddie Frog Splash? Why? No explanation? Sir.
I love the Glam Slam.
The shoulder shake and then
It's a better finisher.
Well, I did not.
This one is tough because Hunter made the pedigree for real. But we love Zack Ryder over here.
Yep. I have to say pedigree gets a slight advantage.
Yeah, it does. Zack Ryder is the LA Knight's the modern day Zack Ryder. There it is.
Ooh. Pop-up powerbomb or the yes lock?
Powerbomb.
Yeah. I do like submissions, though. There's some good submissions I would like to have on this hopefully list. Pop up. Go to sleep.
GTS.
Yeah. GTS. Yep. CM Punk. Oop. Spear.
I mean, look at the Rampage.
Link. It's like a pod. It's like a DDT.
I don't know, man.
But the spear, especially the way
I just don't like Goldberg.
Really, you see the way Dolph sells it here? Mink.
Yeah, but that's Dolph. I love Dolph. I don't like Goldberg.
So you want to go Rampage? Since you gave me the last one, I gave you this one.
I want to go Rampage.
Look at Rampage.
I actually like that move. It's like the end of days.
Oh, Jack Swagger. Scissors. Which one we got? Scissors kick or gut wrench?
I'm going gut wrench. It's up to you.
Ooh, I do like.
I never liked the scissor kick. I never liked the playmaker.
You're not. Why do you have to call the play? What the playmaker am I doing?
They're similar moves.
Oh, I get it. Damn. Just say you don't like MVP in general.
I love MVP.
We can go gut wrench. Ankle lock or razor's edge?
The crucifix.
Let's see.
The Celtic cross. I'm going razor's edge.
Ooh, I like the ankle lock more.
All right, go ahead. Take it. Give me the last one. Only my thing is with the ankle lock is just like it's easy to get out of that.
I mean, for the memes, you know, we got to go left, right? For the legend of the moves, we have to go left. We have to. You can get this one. Damn, why do you got to do MVP like that?
Because of who's doing the finisher on the left, we're taking the Hell's Gate.
Yes. Oh,
this is a punt easily.
Punt, yeah. He said, "Mink." Yeah, punt. I agree. Okay,
back. He needs to punt somebody.
Absolutely. Ooh, sushi music.
Yeah.
Round of 16. Here we go. Aren't they both the same thing? No. Superman punch. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want to give Cobra too much power. Batista bomb or shooting star press?
This is tough because I love the Batista bomb, but I'm definitely saying shooting star press.
Yeah, for me, one of my favorite my favorite moves are always the aerial moves. So shooting star.
That's why we like Ricochet, Jeff Hardy so much because those flippy guys that y'all hate. I'm going pedigree here. I don't like the frog splash.
Yeah, it's iconic. It's more iconic than a frog splash.
So many people use a frog splash now anyway.
Yeah, like Montez.
Stunner.
Yeah, stunner. I'm surprised the punt.
Only because I never really understood Hell's Gate.
Yeah, because look, I think you're pressing your neck, the guy's neck on your leg, and his arm stuck in a hold. Yeah.
It's punt. Like a modified triangle.
Yeah, so punt.
We'll go punt.
Okay.
My light is giving me a headache right now. Oof. Dang. About to tag team up against each other.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: the haluva kick is a more believable finisher.
Yeah, I think it would do more damage. Yep.
But everybody loves power bombs. I'm going haluva kick.
I'll go haluva kick too. I like that better. Okay, the last one of round 16. GTS wins. Yep. It has to be GTS.
Because RKO is not in here. GTS is literally my favorite.
It looks like it, yeah. Okay, round of 8.
GTS.
Punch or pedigree?
The better finisher is probably the pedigree.
Yeah. We'll go pedigree.
It's been used in such devious ways that like it holds more weight.
Yeah, I feel like you've seen more disastrous outcomes from the punt than the pedigree.
Seen his dad, Vince, Shane.
The entire McMahon family.
Yeah, literally.
Oh.
But for legacy, we're gonna go.
If we're going off of like iconic pedigree. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what happened? Okay. Stunner or shooting star press?
All right. So we're definitely on opposite sides for this
Kevin one. Owens stunner.
We're definitely on opposite sides for this one.
Yep. Honestly, for me, if it was Stone Cold Stunner, I would give it to him. But like I said, I love the high aerial moves and shooting star press. That's my vote.
Like I said, we're on different sides for this one.
Are we going to go to the coin?
You gave me the last one.
So I got this one? Nice.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Okay, sweet chip. Yeah, it has to be sweet chip music.
Yeah.
Sweet Chin. Yep. Sorry, Superman Punch. Let me get the band started. Oh, I know what you're gonna say, but personally, I like the Sweet Chin music more.
Go ahead.
I'll flip the coin to make it fair. You want
Heads,
has a GTS?
Yep.
So best 2 out of 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Heads is the first one. Damn. Tails is the second one. For the advance. Oh, it's Tails. Let's go.
I knew it.
Sweet Chin music. Get the band started. If you want pedigree, I'll give you pedigree.
Nah.
Shooting star press?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of finishers are missing.
We only did 32, so yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel more. Who are we going with?
Sweet Chin music.
Yeah.
Sweet Chin music shouldn't have won.
Yeah, I'm going Sweet Chin music. Let's go. Honestly, I feel like a lot of 619 was missing. Edge's spear missing. Like we have a finishers draft, so a lot of those were missing as well from the ones we did there. So hey, I like that. Okay, stop screen there. So hey, yeah, let us know down below. Do you guys what do you guys think of the bracket? What moves do you guys think were missing throughout the entire thing? I know Elijah was on GTS did away. I'm upset there was some moves missing as well. So let us know who you guys thought should have won. What moves are missing in the bracket? And hey, we'll see you in the next the podcast segment video.
Just so you know, you can find us on YouTube, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify viewers. We're on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. I said that already though. Instagram. It'll be a dead summer, so there's no sports for real except for baseball. So let us know. Let us know what you want to see us do.
We're gonna be experimenting with a lot of things as well.
Yeah, if you want to be a guest on the show, actually.
We'll hold auditions.
Maybe hold auditions. We'll do some interviews, put out some applications, maybe.
Yeah. We might do some game nights. We might do some live shows actually, if we're down for it.
End of the month, we actually linking up. So,
are we? Oh, is that?
Are y'all not coming?
I don't know for sure. We'll find out. We'll talk about it.
We're not linking up. You know what? Maybe we still will link up. Maybe I'll take a ride up to Utica.
Oh. Hey, let me know. So last words before I head out. Besides, I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah. So today, I maybe we'll do a longer video with like a bigger like field, maybe 64. But so from me, hey, I'm excited to see how this summer turns out. NBA just wrapped up. We're going to be in the dead space between end of basketball to start of football. So hey, there's a lot of things to experiment with. I'm glad I got this team to experiment it with. So with that being said, that has been another episode of Baller Central. And down below, like I said, check out everything. And we'll see you Friday on Baller Central. Elijah, you will say yeah. I will wait for this recording until you say yeah. I could be petty. We're at 49 minutes. I can waste it. If it's 11 minutes of dead time, I can wait. Right, I'll set you up again. We'll see you next time on Baller Central. Hold on.
Yeah.
Thank you. Deuces.